Jürgen, the Premier League is always full of twists and turns. So now with just 4 games left to go, where would you say Liverpool are at right now?
Yeah, it's not great. We have to admit that. We didn't help ourselves with the performance at Goodison the other night. Definitely not. And then you see the other 2 teams playing, winning, clear, playing positive football. We didn't play positive football. That's why I blame myself most for that. How could that happen? That we didn't understand the situation properly. That we feel massively under pressure in a situation where it should be just seen as opportunity. But it still happened, not on purpose, obviously. But you can see the games and think, wow, who is that? Because the way we play, we would not even be close to where we are now if we would have played often like we played the other night. And you can lose football games, that's how it is. But the way we approached that game was just not right. So again, not on purpose. It's not that the boys don't want. That's not that the boys don't understand the size and importance of a derby or of the situation. Obviously, of course, they know. And they showed plenty of times how good they are in dealing with most difficult situations. So, and that's why it's strange to me as well that right now that we played like that. It's not really to explain, to be honest. It's just what we try now, obviously, is to turn that around. What that means, and that's obviously why you asked the question. What that means for the title race. Obviously, we are not in the driving seat anymore, and a lot of things must happen that we could be back in that seat. But the only thing we really can influence is to win football games. So, and that's what we have to try now, obviously. Starting with West Ham and then the other guys as well. So it's tough, it's tricky, but it's a situation.
Well, we know in football that anything is possible and that anything can happen. So why do you think people are already saying that it's over for Liverpool?
Because the opponents are Arsenal and City, and they play the way they play. So did you see City struggling last night? So look, I think it helps as well. I said it plenty of times. You need luck in life as well. So and Arsenal, I think, met Wolves in the right moment. Wolves had 8 or 9 players not available. Yeah, I don't know, but probably we had a situation like that as well during the season. I can't remember it anymore, but maybe. Then you play Chelsea without Palmer. It's like, oh, he cannot play. Okay, that makes a difference. So, but they used it properly. They went for them. They were like a whirlwind. As a whirlwind, it's really going for them. City, I didn't watch last night, but you can see when you see the scoreline. You know, Brighton very good in possession. Not exactly the same quality without the ball. So then you play City. Yeah, obviously that's not a great moment. So they just do well. And how I said, we have to win football games. So and that's how life is. You saw us playing against Everton. I think a lot of people think, oh, they will never win a football game again in their entire life. I can promise that is not the case, but it was just a very bad day. And the other 2 teams winning 4 and 5-0 or even higher. I think it's completely normal that people say that. But again, it's the only thing what we can do is now to win our games. For that, we have to play better. Definitely, we have to play much more positive. I'm not sure it's the right moment to put a smile in your face and play, but in football you can enjoy it in different ways, and you have to win first and foremost your battles, the little battles, the challenges, all these kind of things, and from there you can go for it. The problem is we face an opponent who might feel in a similar situation like us, just with a lesser difficult schedule, I would say, but they lost their last game, if I'm right, properly. And their people want to see a reaction as well. So but after the game I felt as bad as you can. It's crazy that the next morning was not better. That's really rare. And meanwhile, I see the light again at the end of the tunnel. So, but now we have to make sure that everybody can see it, and we can go for it.
Well, we know that Jürgen Klopp's Liverpool teams never give up. So how important is belief in a time like this?
It is very important, 100%, but I think you need, that depends on what you believe in. I believe 100% in you can win the next game. So 100%, whatever happened before, that was always in my entire working life at least, saw it that way. So that's a start, Do I believe in this moment we will be champion at the end of the season? No, because that's the table and the situation doesn't give that. But is that a problem? I don't think so. So it's not about the game after the next game. It's about the next game. And let's see what happens. I don't know 100% who the other teams are playing now. But is it possible that Arsenal and City lose 2 games? Unlikely, but possible. Is it possible that Liverpool wins 4 games? Yeah, we did that before. That's possible as well. So I don't write it off. It's just not that I sit here and in while we are talking, I planned a party for after the last match day. That's not the case.
I imagine there will be a party because it will be your last game at the club. So there'll be some kind of celebration in some way. 9 years here, Jürgen. You've had such a connection with the fans, and you talked a moment ago about how much it hurt you and the players after Wednesday night. What's the feeling you're getting from the fans right now? The best.
Yeah, my son is here, and last night the last thing we wanted to do is to watch City playing. So we went out in Formby for a beer, sitting outside actually, because I was not sure if I want to see, in that area that live Everton supporters as well. So it's not that I think they deserve to be happy once a year, to be honest. But we didn't want to go. We had it outside, weather was nice, kind of. Bit cold. And in that time we were there, I think 20 people just came to say thank you, and I was really in the mood. I wanted to apologize for the night before because I know what it means to the people. And the response is, no, forget that. No, thank you for what you did. It's crazy how people are. I met last night another guy who was actually from Devon, lived everywhere, and he said to me, yeah, even to him, Liverpool people are special. And it's exactly what I learned here. It's exactly what I learned. People are really special in the way they deal with life, in the way they behave, in the way how open they are. Very special place. We feel really blessed that we were allowed to be part of this community for so long. Well, your energy and personality is part of the reason that's captured the hearts of Liverpool fans all over the world. So how can you now use that energy in this final push in the season? Look, I will give it my all, but I said it before, so I'm mostly disappointed about myself. How is it possible that I consider myself as a positive person, but that usually, very often in my career, I saw that on the pitch, but I didn't see it. And I don't blame at all the players and think, why you don't do it? So I always understood the job like that. The boys want to. I have to make sure they can. So I have to say the right things, do the right things. And for some reason, how I said, not on purpose, we didn't do that. Whatever I created, but that a game like the Everton game can happen, I don't understand. Still not. But it happened anyway. So it's the job now to turn it around. And I know I finish here because I'm running out of energy, but running out doesn't mean it's already the case. I sit here and I'm completely fine. And how I said, we will give our all to make sure that the boys really can go against West Ham, and then we will see. You don't never get guarantees in this business, but I would like to see a much better football game than the one I saw the other night. When you announced that you were leaving Liverpool at the end of the season, you said that you expect many managers to want to take your seat in this job. So after hearing a manager yesterday announcing that publicly he wants this job, is it a bit of a strange feeling for you because you're still here? No, not at all. So I don't know nothing about that. So I for 2 days I didn't read any kind of newspaper, not the sports part of it. Just I know anyway. But it was not great, so I don't have to read that on top of that. But I heard obviously about it. So, but I don't know how safe or whatever it is. I'm really not involved in that. What I like about it, first and foremost, if you say that he really wants to be manager here, I like that a lot. I think that's exactly the way it should be. I like the positivity around it. So what people tell me, that they're looking forward, if he would be the next manager, if Arne would be the next manager, they would be happy. Very good start as well, because this is a sensational club who deserves a manager full of energy, full of knowledge. What he has, his team plays really, really good football. That's what I know about him. I don't know him personally, but I know that his team is playing really good and exciting football. I liked it a lot when I watched it. No, it's not strange for me. I'm happy. The better the hands are the club will be in for the next years, the better it is for me, because I will follow everything and will watch it, and from wherever in the world. And if Liverpool can win the league the next year, and if I don't disturb, I would be around and watch the truck driving through the city.
Jürgen, thank you very much. Best of luck tomorrow and the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.